Hello, explorers. This is your latest African news updates. On Monday, January 24th, Mali asked Denmark to immediately withdraw the 100 soldiers who arrived in the country recently to participate in the Takuba force initiated by France. They claim that this deployment took place without their approval. Mali has asked Denmark, therefore, to withdraw without delay the 100 soldiers who recently arrived in the country to take over from the European Special Forces Group Takuba initiated by France. Denmark announced last week the arrival in Mali of 90 men, mostly elite soldiers and military sergeants, supposed to participate within Takuba in the protection of civilians against jihadists in the so-called three-border area, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, and to be based in Menaka, eastern Mali. A grouping of European special forces intended to accompany Malian soldiers in combat against the jihadists. The Takuba Task Force was launched in March 2020 at the initiative of France to share the burden with European partners. Exceptional in the context of the security and political crisis that has shaken Mali for years, the request for the withdrawal of this Danish contingent comes in the midst of a standoff between the authorities of the country and part of the international community, which intends to see it keep its commitments to complete the transition. Moving to Burkina Faso, the president of Burkina Faso, Faso Roch Marc Christian Kabore, was arrested on Monday and was detained in a barracks in Ouagadougou a day after communities in military camps in this country plagued by jihadist violence. President Kabore, the head of parliament, Alassane Bala Sakande, and ministers are effectively in the hands of soldiers at the Sangole Laminaza barracks in Ouagadougou, a security source told AFP, information confirmed by another security source. President Kabore, in power since 2015 and re-elected 5 years later on the promise to make the anti-jihadist struggle his priority, has become increasingly challenged by population fed up with jihadist violence and its powerlessness to deal with it. A journalist noted that a dozen hooded and armed soldiers were stationed Monday morning in front of the headquarters of Radio Television of Burkina Faso, RTB, which was broadcasting entertainment programs. Soldiers mutinied on Sunday in several barracks in Burkina Faso to demand the departure of the army chiefs and appropriate means to fight against jihadists who have struck the country since 2015. Shots were heard late in the day near the residence of the head of state, Kabore, and a helicopter flew over the area with all lights off, according to residents. The mutinies occurred in a West African increasingly destabilized by jihadists who are also striking neighboring Mali and Niger, and where recent coups have occurred in Mali and Guinea. Several angry demonstrations have taken place over the past several months in several cities in Burkina Faso to denounce the inability of the authorities to counter the increasing number of jihadist attacks, which are often banned and dispersed by riot police. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel for more African news updates.